Hey guys, welcome back to Mitza Creek Farm. It is the middle of June and it is hot and I have been out planting pumpkins every single day. I am doing everything I can to get the pumpkins planted as quickly as possible. I'm about 2/3 done, but you can see that there might be a storm rolling in. Can't quite tell. We had this happen yesterday too for a little bit and then it totally missed us. But I just need to get out of the sun for a little bit. So I'm gonna work in the high tunnel and show you what I'm gonna do for tomato trellises this year. And it has been about a week since I filmed my last garden tour in here, and things grew very, very quickly. And my peas started untrellising themselves. So I need to work on that, but my tomato beds rapidly grew and now everything is falling over. So I wanted to get the trellises up earlier this week and it just didn't happen. So I'm gonna do that now. Over here, look at all these ripe strawberries that I have. How cool is that? I'm so excited for those. I have another asparagus over there that's popping up too. That looks nice. I've got blossoms on this this bean plant. But the beans in the beds are really big as well. I guess I should probably turn off the hose so I don't get wet. So I have used many, many ways to trellis my tomatoes. I've done cattle panels, I have done tomato twine, I have done jute twine, I have done baling twine, I have done the sisal baling twine. I've tried everything. I'm gonna try something new this year. I haven't found anything that I absolutely love. So I'm gonna try something new, and it's similar to what I did over here for the shelling peas. I am taking the coated airline wire, whatever that stuff is called. Use it to put up shade cloth, you use it to put up like decorative lights, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to run it from the purlin, run it down for each tomato plant. Since I'm not doing a ton of plants, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And I have these really cool little pieces of hardware. And so what it is there's a screw that goes in each end and the wire just goes in the hole. And so you put the screw in and screw it, and the screw holds the wire in place so that the wire doesn't slide out. This was a few dollars on Amazon for a pack of 50. The wire wasn't more than $10, and I'm actually reusing it from my shade cloth from Christmas tree season. And so really I'm just putting a few dollars into this and using what I have on hand to finish the project. So one of the reasons why I wanted to use this airline cable is because then I can reuse it year after year after year. It won't hold bacteria, fungus, whatever, like a lot of the natural trellises do. But also, I want it loose enough so that when the season is over, I can push them all off to the side and still leave them hanging up, because these are raised beds in here. They're permanent. And so I'm gonna keep these as tomato beds, and so if I'm able to just take and push them over, then cleanup in the winter is gonna be a lot easier, where right now I still have this guy here because I have to get the ladder. I'll do it today while I'm up here, but I have to get the ladder and go up and cut it down, because the way I hung them, I can't move them, I can't slide them off to the side because they pull tight, but also the roughness of it catches on things, and then it just makes it really, really hard to move. So I'm gonna use this airline cable. I'm gonna do just like a plain loop. The pressure from the plant will hold it in place, but then I'll be able to, once the plant is off of it, push them or pull them off to the side, and that should make things a little easier. So now I'm just using tomato clips, and I am just going to clip these guys right up to the wire. And they seem to slide really good on the pipe, so that seems to be working well. I did make these a little long, so I'll have to cut the extra off. Originally I was going to make a loop on the bottom and put a stake on the bottom. I'm not quite sure if I'll need to, so I'm just going to play that by ear. But these, oh, I didn't get it in there. For these tomato clips, all you do is you take and you put the wire right through the center little fold. It's got some grippers on there and a little clip, and so you just go like this. And so if you don't get that attached on there right, it'll slide up and down the wire, so you got to make sure you get that in there. And then once you get that in there, then you just put your plant in the big part of it, and it just gently holds it up. And I have a little bit of pruning to do, but the first 4 are up. Super easy, super sturdy. I am really liking that. So I'm going to finish both beds. I have, I think, 11 or 12 slicing and cherry tomatoes in this one, and then I thought there were 9 paste tomatoes in this one. And so I'm just going to keep going and get these all trellised. But super, super easy way that is heavy duty. Is going to be reusable year after year, and I really am loving this year. That is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.